Hello everyone, welcome back. Now before we go into Dust Town, there's a few things I do want to mention, and sort of my logic of why I want to go to Dust Town. I kind of mentioned this though, I think previously, where I was going to go to the Deep Roads eventually, but apparently you can't go there until you get permission from like the Lords or something, and right now that is apparently not possible because, well, there is no king and the Lords are kind of in turmoil at the moment. I don't really know what the incentive of going to the Deep Roads was. Apparently we have a few quests there, but I don't know what the overlying arc of it is. And I kind of wanted to resolve this king stuff first, because they might give us more quests to go into the Deep Roads, so I don't have to backtrack back and forth. There's just a dwarf sleeping on the floor. Same thing for the Dust. I don't really know why I need to go to the Dust, but I feel like I might be able to gather more information about the two parties regarding of who I want to vote for. And that comes into question, actually. That's something I want to talk about. Right now, I think I'm siding with the Prince Balin. I keep forgetting his name, but I feel like he's the better choice because he's the next in line for the royal blood, and he also wants to change like the old ways. And I feel like that's perhaps better for Orzammar for the future, that sort of thing. But then there's also the question of the old king's death. Like, was he murdered and by who? And there's a whole investigation, which I want to get into, but I haven't really been able to get much information about that. However, if you remember from like the last episode, we found that that vial of poison or whatever in the castle. So I might actually go back to the castle and pick that up. But there's also this inn that I forgot to go in, and that might have important information. But I just saw these nugs here, so I'm going to go and talk to them. You wrangled a nug in a box ready for delivery. Okay, so we can just go to the other side, I guess. Let's see how many nugs we can grab. Okay, maybe there's more than one to grab around. I don't know. Let's see what the guy has to say, though. I think he was just around here, right? Hello, sir.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
I got a couple of nugs here for you.
Saraka, I'm back in the game. Such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
So we just find more and then bring them to him? Alright. I'm gonna go back up to that castle and grab the blood vial. You might have also noticed that the last few episodes have been a bit on the shorter side. I've been having a little bit of difficulties trying to figure out when to cut the episodes. It's been a bit tricky. So they've been a bit on the shorter side, shorter than 30 minutes. I don't know what you guys enjoy, if you enjoy the shorter stuff, like less than 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes, I don't know. It's kind of willy-nilly. I can't really plan on how long the episode's going to be. I try to aim for 30 minutes at least. And then no more than 45. It's a bit tricky at times. I'm not really sure. Now that vial of poison or something, I think it's poison, was in this back room. And I think if we pick it up, we might be able to show it to someone and they might be able to do something about it. So let's take the vial. The glass fractures at your touch. Continue. So it broke and it summons... Oh shit, a revenant. Okay. Well, this is going to end badly. I didn't expect that to happen. Right. Well, let's put Morgan over here. Let's put one over there. Let's grab Alistair and myself and go after it. I don't know if it has an aura or not. It does. So we can grab Alistair and do a cleanse aura. He's also got his shield thing for some reason turned off. So I'm going to flank with my guy. And then I'm going to switch to Morgan. Turn on telekinetic weapons because I think he's heavily armored. And then we'll put a vulnerability hex on it. As well as a crushing prison. And we'll switch to Win. And turn on her abilities as well. So cleansing aura and so on. And it looks like everyone is fine. Okay. And then we'll do a mass rejuvenate pretty soon. Like so. And then put a heroic offense on Morgan, because she usually is the one who does a lot more damage than anyone else. She's getting pulled in, but she's blocked off by that statue thing, which is good. Let's put a disorient on it, because it might do a lot of damage. Okay, so it wants to go after Morgan or one of the casters, so I'll take my guy. Use a potion to be able to have enough stamina to taunt it. I don't know how well that worked. I don't think it worked at all. Looks like Morgan is taking a hit there, but it's fine. Okay, so now we can switch back. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. It's just cast a bunch of spells. I'm going to move Wynn out of the way as well, because I don't really like that she's in the way. This Revenant is a lot easier than the one we faced at the castle a long time ago. I'm going to turn on her mage armor as well. Looks like he's resistant to a lot of spells, so I'm going to just cast spells with whoever I've got. Just try to do some damage to it. Okay, it's resisting a lot. Maybe I can use the war cry. I keep forgetting we have that. It's been a while since... yeah. But since it's a new spell, I kind of forget to use it. And there it is. Okay. Simple enough. Apparently we don't loot it or anything. Oh, no, we do now. Okay, excellent. Scrap of paper, a dirty encrusted piece of paper, and 3 gold. Excellent. The black vials. Let's read. Binding the second corpse walker, cast from your host, and may you find no purchase of mortal ground, bound by your true name as we sworn to do, that they must be God, revenant, and provision of a fine daughter. No more will test the veil, nor reach the fade to escape. Andraste hold you, demon, and bind your rage eternally. 6 thumbprints in blood mark the end of this text. Weird. I guess they like bind certain revenants into the vials so they don't pose a threat to anyone else. Alright, yeah, no idea what that vial is for. I thought it was going to be like evidence of poisoning the king so I could bring it to someone and show them something like that. But apparently it was just a revenant, a random revenant, not really sure what for. So I'm going to go back down and we'll head into that inn that I missed. But yeah, that revenant was a lot easier than the one we faced at Redcliffe Castle. But perhaps we're a lot more powerful now and we can resist a lot more damage. I also cleansed his aura, which made us miss a lot. So if we're able to hit him more often, that means we can kill him faster as well. That's the thing that's kind of annoying in certain games, is the ability to miss your attacks because of a specific stat. I'm pretty happy that World of Warcraft is getting rid of that. They're getting rid of, it was hit and expertise, where you had to increase that stat to a certain cap to be able to never miss your attacks. And it was just, it wasn't fun because it was a mandatory thing to do. So they're just getting rid of it, and now you'll never miss again. Right, the inn. I almost went to Dusttown. Let's check out the inn. There might be some important stuff in here. Hello? Okay. Cool looking inn.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Hello, Lord Hemley. Maybe you have important information to tell me about the other lords.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
It seems to work fine, yeah. Everyone does what they feel like. They're not bound to a specific caste or whatever. They have their own ambitions and goals, and they try to aim for them. And there's no restrictions whatsoever. There's no option. Like, there's no option to tell them what I just said, and they're all kind of bad. Let's go with number 2, a controversial option, a controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly, is it not?
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I'm always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dishers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
I like his attitude towards stuff, and that's probably also my bias towards Prince Behamon, or Prince Balin. I can't remember his name again. Sorry, but because he wants to get rid of the old ways, and I feel like I have a bias towards my own beliefs, so I want to imply those onto his. Right, like he has the same sort of beliefs as me. The prince guy, so I kind of want to side with him, which is only natural, right? You like to agree with things that agree with you. So do you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
What are you voting for exactly?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Can you tell me a bit more about how the caste system works? I think I already know this, but let's ask him anyways, just for rhetoric.
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Sounds like an old way of doing things. That's how they used to do things in the past, especially. It was kind of taboo in France. That's where my family line comes from. A lot of them. I was born in France myself, but not too long ago it was pretty taboo to switch out what your job was. You did what your father did, and if you did something else, it was taboo. And if you switched your job or your career path during your lifetime, it was also taboo. The taboo was that you weren't committed enough. But I like more open-ended things where you can do what you want and change at any time on a whim and on your desire. It's more flexible, and I think it's better for society because you follow your passions and that sort of thing. I should get going.
As you wish.
And so a lot of these biases that I have and sort of beliefs of society are going to imply a certain choice when it comes to the voting, to the politics of this. This is why it's interesting to me. Hello, sir.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What's wrong? What are you talking about? Also, nice little outfit. What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
What the heck is going on? Oh, this is the vials things, right? You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names, never where they've supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Denram, felt the same pull, but it is a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're in it, does it lead to a beast or back at you? I think I remember reading that first part. 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of this same incomplete story, excerpts. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beasts, the unbound, dormant, until one of the true spirits claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages. Same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Vilm Madon. All from him. How? Huh. I don't really know what all that's about. I guess there's like revenants or something. There's Nevin as well. I don't think we've talked to him yet. And the waitress and Cora. So many people I missed. So let's talk to this guy, Nevin.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Could you tell me who you are?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
I'm Aiden, Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name?
Duncan.
Something like that.
So you knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
So you work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
So you're a soldier then? Who exactly is your unit fighting? I believe it's darkspawn, right?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
True. I've never been in the deep roads myself. Perhaps you could enlighten me.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
I see. Do you know who else is in the Deep Roads?
Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
So it seems like people are looking for Bronca. I was also going to look for Bronca because I feel like she's important. Because she's a paragon, she might have some interesting views as to who should be the leader. Well, thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Yes, I can see that. Let's talk to Cora. Hello.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear about a bit about the city, if you can.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Is there any places I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nests. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
Alright, that's all, thank you.
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Yeah, I have refrained from going to the Proving because I feel like I took that quest where I, where is it? Not Blackstone Regulars. The Orzammar? There it is. Yeah, fight for Harriman in the Proving, which I don't really want to do. Let's talk to the waitress. Okay, no, that's it. Okay, looks like that's everything in this inn. Well, I guess we're gonna head into Dust Town, see what's up there. Or rather, what's down there. Right, let's check our inventory. Our inventory's pretty good, so we're set. Let's go. Okay, this is also a part of the game I remembered, because I think this is where I stopped playing last time on the console version. It's been a long, long time, though. Oh, what the fudge? Oh, jeez, okay, I guess this place is pretty aggressive, then. So there's that guy who is an elite, so I'm going to put a vulnerability hex on him, and a crushing prison. And then put a Waking Nightmare on those archers, and let's see if I can clip some people as well while I do that. Let's try that. Okay. I believe that is Scattershot. Yeah. How's the elite guy doing? The elite guy's doing alright, so maybe I can just kill him with spells. He's almost dead. Just need to hit him a couple more times. I think he might have bugged out. Yeah. He's at no health, but he's still up and about. Very strange, not sure why. Maybe we have to take out the rest of his thugs first. Nah, there he is, finally dead. That took a bit longer than usual. Yeah, I guess he bugged out like that other darkspawn we saw once. Alright, I think that's everyone. Yeah, I really like this Warden Commander's armor, it looks really cool. Makes me feel more like a warden than anything else, because during the whole game I didn't really feel like a warden, for the most part. Hello, Rogic. He's got some thugs, I'm gonna see. Hello, sir.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
Oh, you don't say. Well, it's a warden commander's armor. I'm a warden, and I'm a commander apparently, because I'm like one of the only wardens left. Well, yes, I made it a Grey Warden.
You looking for a chance to bring in some coin?
Not exactly.
Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
So the guy said he had a tattoo, but he has hair. So it's not the guy who stole apparently had no hair. He was bald, but perhaps he's wearing a wig. But I don't think the game's gonna do that. It's I don't think wigs were used in this game. So anyways, sure, tell me. Sounds like I wouldn't approve of this kind of opportunity, but tell me anyways.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Maybe I should have took the other option. It might have led somewhere. Looks like we've got an emporium here. Let's take a look at what's in the emporium. Oh, it's a pretty tight emporium in here. Nice little stone carvings. That's cool looking. Hello, sir.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Oh, don't need to be so hostile. Let me see your wares.
Of course.
He's got nothing that I want, so I'm just gonna leave out of this place. Seems like a shady back shop sort of thing. Because he says, we don't have anything to sell to my kind, which sounds rather shady. Alright, so we're going this way.
Let me guess. This is where the poor people live.
Oh dear. The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
Well, I believe this is the doing of the caste system, where the people at the bottom don't have any chance to rise up because they don't have equality. Hello, sir.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
I believe you're the one who stole stuff. What makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dusttown. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Well then, sir, you are in for a little bit of a beating. Looks like she's the only one, so let's just take care of him then. What an idiot. Shouldn't have attacked me, sir. Maybe he has a note on him to tell me where he sold the tome. Proving receipt. A losing betting receipt crumpled in anger. These are only printed in the proving grounds. Take quest updated. The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it on to someone in the proving grounds. Okay, so that gives us reason to go to the proving grounds. But let's take a look at if we've got anything else to look at down here. Hello, Nazida.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple.
What exactly do you need? What's up with their markings? I guess that's the marking of the castless. Here's 5 silver. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
What? Also, the option to give her money, the other option was to kick her in the face, and I'm not going to do something like that. Could you tell me about Dusttown? I'd like to know more.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the castless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dusttown.
Yeah, what do you mean by your brand?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Sounds rather harsh. Well, I should get going.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Seems like there's certainly a bit of animosity. Suspicious door. Let's click it. This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means to open it. Continue. On closer inspection, there's a small slot concealed in the fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. Do nothing.
Spare a bit for the needy?
Well, I'm not going to put my finger in there.
It's not for me, it's for my child.
Seems rather dangerous. Hello, sir. Or Zerlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord?
I guess so.
It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Well, here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself a meal.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What's going on? What's wrong?
My name is Zerlinda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
What happened? Can you tell me what happened? Just chill out.
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know? Tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless, and I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status. But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Seems rather harsh. Yes, seems horrible. Why would they do that?
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Right, well, all this talk of, I'm seeing, coming to Dusttown was a good idea, because I'm kind of seeing, like, what the old ways of the caste system are and stuff, so I kind of want to side with the one who will change that, but I don't know who that is just yet. I think it might be Lord Balin, if I remember correctly, but I need to check again. Maybe I could reason with your family or something, I'm not really sure.
You would do that? But why?
I don't know. Don't look a gift warden in the mouth. That's funny. I don't like to see people suffer. Yes, Orzammar must change with the times is definitely the best choice here.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Sounds like that guy needs a massage if he's so stiff-necked. A massage showing him the different ways of how Orzammar could be changed. So these are houses, right? This is a household? Yeah, let's go in here. Just barging in. Hello! I'm a warden. How is everyone doing? There is no one here. Let's open this door. There's a couple of chests. So let's save and open those chests. Alright, nothing too special, so let's leave the house. Unless there's something else to click on, because sometimes I do miss certain things, but it just looks like a house. That's nothing too special. So I guess we're going back to Tapster's now. And now we need to look for that guy, that woman's father. So there he is. Hello.
What are you looking at, stranger?
I met your daughter, apparently.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a casteless whore claiming she was once mine.
Oh, do you think that's a bit harsh? Well, you might want to know that if you don't take her back, she's going to die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Well, that's not how it works. You have to take them both back.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Okay, that was rather simple. Let's go back to her then. Sorry, it seems rather simple and menial, not too important. I've got more important things to do, but hey, it's quick. And I might seem a bit, like, down, I guess. I not as much emotion or excitement. I am a little bit tired. And I'm having difficulties harboring emotions for these characters at the moment.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
He wants you back. Haha. He wants you to both come back home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Now this might be one of these tiny little choices that seems rather insignificant, but it stays in your save game, so when you import it into the next game, or maybe it takes part at the end, there might be a little bit of significance that is hidden. So that's kind of interesting. And so there is a reason for doing something so small and seemingly insignificant. Right, well now we have a couple of choices. We can go to the Proving, and we can also go to the Deep Roads maybe. I think I'm gonna go to the Proving, check that out, what's up with that. I'm a bit worried to go there because I don't want to side with Lord Orzammar just yet. But I guess there's no harm in checking it out, right?
You do not truly think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
I feel like there's some resemblance with Morgan's mother and her. So, we'll see. Anyways, let's head into the Proving, right? Yes. Proving grounds. Oh, this is a lot larger area than I had expected originally. Oh yes, this is some sort of arena. Well, hence the name. It is
Proving grounds. Blood sport entertainment for the masses, at its best.
Ah, the highlight of underground existence, I take it.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they? I mean, why would anyone find that entertaining?
This reminds me of a lot like the arena from Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Ladies and gentlemen of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. I love that announcer, it was a lot of fun. Okay, who am I supposed to talk to here? Maybe the Proving Master. Hello, Proving Master.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
What show exactly?
Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Alright, sounds like fun. I'll come back then.
Enjoy our grand city.
Okay, so it seems like the Proving doesn't happen until you choose a side, maybe? And these are probably, the doors to the arena, so we can't really do anything about that. I didn't see anyone else to talk to in this place. So I guess the only place left for me to go is the Deep Roads. And if we can't go to the Deep Roads, then we have to choose. We have to choose one of the people. And if I were to choose, I want to choose the one that will change Orzammar's ways. So I think that's Prince Balin.
So you mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Didn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about it?
All the time.
I wonder if we could go find Wynn's son at some point. Not really sure. That could be interesting as well. Alright, I think this is the way to the Deep Roads. Yes, it is. So let's take a look at what we can find in the Deep Roads.
Does that lead out to the Deep Roads? I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
This no doubt leads out to the Deep Roads, the ancient passages that once led to the other dwarven kingdoms.
The Deep Roads are home to the darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
Okay, there's another nug. Okay, there seems to be some guards here. Deep Roads Guard Commander. Hello?
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Will you let me pass?
Into the Deep Roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the Deeps.
Okay. Are the darkspawn the only danger in these tunnels?
Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Spiders? Oh, spiders. Are they, what are deep stalkers?
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Well, sounds kind of creepy looking. Are there no dwarves past this point?
A few outposts. Legion of the Dead mostly, fools that they are. Some scavenger types too.
Alright. What's the Legion of the Dead?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes, or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join, and swear their only goal is a glorious death.
Interesting. Alright. Well, I should go.
Alright. For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
We just might. I don't know. Seems like the only thing now is to pick one of the sides, but I'm trying to remember who's the one who wants to change things. Like I said, I keep thinking it's Bayland, so maybe I should look that up again. Hello, I have more nugs.
I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
Oh, is there? So we have to collect them all? Collect all the nugs! Alright, right. I'm gonna look up in the codex to see if I can read more about these people. The prince and stuff. Yeah, the codex is not very clear as to what their, what is it called? What their beliefs are. I'm talking about Behemoth, or Balin and Heremont. I'm combining their two names together. Behemoth, well, damn. Well, I guess for siding with Behemoth, we have to give some papers to some people. So this guy, Hemley, hello.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Oh, she's wearing some nice armor. I like her. But it says, yeah, it says give it to Lord Helmley. And it says Adal Helmley. Oh, maybe because, well, where's the Lord then?
Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very bad.
And there's Lady Dace as well. Hello.
This has dragged on too long. It's an
Looks like we have to go tell the guy that we're ready to serve him instead of giving the papers right away. I kind of went one step ahead, I guess. Okay, I hope I'm going to do the right choice here. Oh, that's the Royal Palace. Whoops. I just saw a very peculiar loading screen chip that says that maces and mauls don't do as much damage as swords, but are more effective against armor. That's something that you only see in the loading screen tips, and it seems to be very important information. So there's a lot of like hidden stuff that's kind of annoying. It's not apparent in the text and stuff. Well, I guess we have to side with. I'm gonna do a manual save for this just in case. All right, Vartag.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Alright, I'll do whatever I need to do then.
I've acquired evidence Haremont is using the same piece of land to bribe both Lady Dace and Lord Helmy to vote in his favor. I have the promissory notes right here. Just take them to Lady Dace and Lord Helmy and show them Haremont is not as honest as he claims. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much. But Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. And just to be clear, all deals are off if you fight that proving for Haremont.
Okay, well I guess we're side with Balin. I'm going off of memory just now because I don't remember who said Hemley was, or Balin was the one that wanted to change the ways.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Haremont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
Okay, yeah, he's confirming that Balin wants to change things, so I think that's the right choice. So yeah, Lady Dace is right there, and then I thought that was Hemley, but that's probably like Hemley's wife or daughter or something. And I like that she's wearing some armor. It looks nice. Hello.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, that's me, I Maiden.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
So far it has been. I have some papers that you might be interested in. Take a look at these.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
And where is he? Maybe I can bring them to him.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
Well, I can't go in the deep roads without consent. Huh. I don't know what that last word is. Conscience? Vote your conscience or conscience? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I want to go find her father, but we can't go into the deep roads just yet. Huh. Do you know where I can find him?
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines.
Ah, we get
Does
to
that
go in
mean
the
you'll
deep
go?
roads. Yes, yes, I'll leave right now.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Awesome. We can go into deep roads now. Just what I wanted.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont.
And I think the other guy is in the tavern, right? So I'm gonna go.
By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Opera. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
It's Ogren! It's Ogren! Hey, buddy! How's it going, buddy? I guess he's going to the inn, perhaps. That's where we're heading.